What's up, everybody? Mikey Dread here, and I'm at Pinboys. I don't know if you can see behind me. That's Pinboys. We are out of quarantine. I self-quarantined, possibly was near somebody who got sick, so I just wanted to not put anybody else at risk, whether I was positive or negative or whatever, and I just self-quarantined for 10 days. And didn't see any symptoms. I seemed to be nice and healthy, so I'm back to bowling. And the last time we bowled, we were at that PBA Bear tournament, and we bowled on the tournament. We bowled a sweeper, and I feel like I learned some things. Got to have my dad follow me around and help me with some coaching, kind of look at my game, and we talked about things. And I got to watch a lot of Matthew Woodall, who won the event, and I have a lot of respect for him. Great two-hander. And I noticed some things that he does that I've also seen that Belmo does, and it brought some revelations about swing timing and when gravity takes effect in the swing. As a bowler, I always accelerated my feet when gravity was imparting its acceleration upon the ball. That way there was the least amount of inertia, and it was the easiest to repeat, and you had the most efficient motion. As a two-hander, I've been using the same point of acceleration where I'd set the ball forwards into the swing, and then as soon as the ball was extended in front of me, I would snatch it back and kind of mimic the acceleration of gravity in a one-handed swing in my two-handed swing. What that caused was acceleration so early that there was a lot of body momentum built up by the line that was too much in comparison to the amount of force I was creating. And so a lot of shots were errant. The great shots were great, but the bad shots, there were too many bad shots, not enough good shots, and I don't think I was in enough control at the line. So my goal is to make everything more the same at the line. We made some modifications. I didn't want to pop up as much, so I'm going to start a little higher is my goal here going into this practice session. I want to start a little bit higher, still have that V tuck, but just not quite as low in the stance, so that as I go down to the finish line, to the foul line rather, I am planing downwards. I don't want it to be steep. I don't want to start standing up and just crash down. I still want it to be fairly level, like landing an airplane, but I want to make sure I'm planing downwards the whole time. So I'm going to start with my hips a little higher. That way I can finish lower more often. That's the goal. And the other goal is that I'm going to guide the ball to the back of the swing more. So instead of accelerating the ball right here at the front and then snatching it back, I want to guide the ball slower into the backswing and start my acceleration later. I went in and practiced for a game or two to try to figure this out because it's been 10 days since I got my body moving, and I think we were somewhere with it, and I wasn't even anticipating on filming this. I'm doing this on my cell phone, so if the quality's different, the audio's different, I apologize. I hope this comes out great. My phone normally does a good job, but y'all are used to the cinema quality stuff I do with my film camera. But without further ado, I'm gonna stop talking. Hopefully this works out great. I'm gonna go practice these things that we've talked about. Enjoy the video. We'll catch you guys on the other side. I'm Mikey Dread. Make sure you like and subscribe. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends. Thanks again.
In the history of the game of bowling. In the history of the game of bowling. in the history of the game of bowling.